Hi, I'm Sheva Carr.
And I'm Robert Browning.
We're co-directors at HeartMath Healthcare, where we bring resilience-building skills, science, and technology to hospital systems. We define resilience at HeartMath as the capacity to prepare for, recover from, and adapt in the face of challenge, adversity, or stress. And certainly for our healthcare partners, but also the general public, COVID-19 has given us a big stressor to find resilience in the face of. And one of the things that's been brought to our attention by our clients is the desperation of families who have loved ones in extended care facilities like nursing homes or the family members of patients in the ICU, where there can't be direct physical contact because of the pandemic and the ache that creates, as well as the health compromise to elders in nursing homes, for example, who aren't having any physical contact but are only having what are called glass visits. We've had several really deep, heart-touching photographs of family members holding their hand up against a window to connect with their loved ones. And so we wanted to bring you some HeartMath skills as a way to connect with your loved ones in the heart when you can't connect direct in person or in proximity.
It's just so important to be in touch with the heart qualities that form the bonds of the relationship, and how, when you look at it scientifically, the heart, whenever we are feeling feelings of love and compassion and appreciation and all of the deeper heart qualities of what creates the deeper bonds in those relationships, the heart, you actually can see the electromagnetic fields of the heart. It's measured in hertz. It's basic science. And it goes through walls. It goes through windows.
Just like the cell phone that we're recording this video on.
So literally, we can touch someone. We can relate and connect with another at the heart level. And it can be both felt and received by another. That is very measurable.
I know it can be really hard to believe, but I'll share a quick story. When I was a teenager, I worked with street children in a war zone during the Civil War in Nicaragua. And the State Department evacuated all North American citizens at the change in power that occurred, the most risky time after the insurrection of that revolution. And so I was separated from these children on the streets that I'd come to love as my own. And kids back in the 80s living on the streets of Nicaragua didn't have cell phones. Now they don't have shoes, but they do have cell phones. Back then there was no such thing. So goodbye was goodbye forever. And the only option I had was to come and start volunteering at this research institute called HeartMath and learn skills to stay connected to those kids in my heart. And I sent them love every day through my heart in a tool we're about to do together right now. Never imagining really that care was getting there. It just helped balance my own system, improve my own immunity, because I came back with certain health conditions myself, as well as PTSD from living in the war. So it was a self-preservation move at that time. But 12 years later, those children found me again on the internet, and they came to tell me that they felt the love I was sending all those years, and that love changed the outcome of their lives. It gave them hope and inspiration and motivation to have lives that would make me proud when they knew they'd find me one day. And so the love really gets there, or as our founder at HeartMath sometimes says, no love is ever wasted. And right now we'd like to do a skill with you so that you can connect in your heart with loved ones that you may not be able to connect direct with in quarantine or isolation.
So the essence to this connection, the key, is a meaningfully felt experience of the love or the care or the compassion that's there in your heart. All of us, all of our family, our friends, our loved ones, we've had years of experiences or histories or things that might have even felt separated at times and or distant at the heart level. But when it comes to moments like this, all that just needs to go out the window. It needs to basically get back to the heart of the connection that's there. So in whoever it is that you're wanting to focus on, whoever this person is in your life and your family. Simply recall a time, actually a moment in time, where you felt the essence of that connection, the love that's there, that's in your heart, or the compassion that was experienced. And if that's challenged for some that might have not had many of those experiences, recall upon any experience of that feeling of a human connection with another being, and we can extend that to the family to literally go through those walls and go through those glasses at this time to meet this human.
So let's take a moment to focus our attention in the area around the heart. And imagine the breath is flowing in through the heart and out through the heart or chest area, a little slower and deeper than our normal respiratory rhythm. If you find it helpful, you can count to 5 as you breathe in. And count to 5 as you breathe out. And you could just breathe appreciation or gratitude and love for some of those favorite moments or defining moments of love, I sometimes call them, that you've shared with that family member or friend or loved one. And to Robert's point, if there are hurts or judgments or betrayals between you and this other person, you can give the energy of that to your heart and mix it almost like you're making a smoothie in the heart, where you've got the ice and the colder stuff with the yummy fruit and protein powder. And once you blend it all up, it becomes something more nourishing than just each part by itself. And that synergy of the richness of all the different aspects of the experience, if you breathe that compassion, love, latitude, and genuine care and connection in through the heart and out through the heart to that person now. You don't have to take our word for it. Just experiment with it and see what happens. Right now, you could pay attention to what happens to your own body, your own emotions and thought process. And know that if it feels better to you, you're feeding the field environment with something that feels better to everyone. And you might just discover your care gets there too. Thank you so much for being with us. If you would like more information about the 35 years of evidence-based peer-reviewed research HeartMath has done in the field of human connection, caring, and resilience building, or want some extra help and free coaching from us at this time, please reach out to DeStress, that's DESTRESS, @heartmath.com. Take good care.